The video Paramore Still Into You is a pop punk video. However, we really, as a group, loved the use of colour and props in the video and thought that they were really effective, as well as the way that the band mixed genres within the video. We looked at this one because we thought it was fun and uplifting and something different that we hadn't seen before, and pop punk wasn't something that we'd really looked into, so we thought it would be interesting to try. The band in the video used a mix of bright and pastel colours, and this excessive amount of colour represents the band as energy-filled, fun and crazy, as well as rebelling any rules and conventions of how many colours can be within a video. The fact that they rebel this convention and are doing what they want and cramming as much as they can into the video represents the band as rebellious, free and wild, and this is something that would appeal to their target audience. The band also use a real amount of high key lighting and studio lighting, kind of giving them a magical vibe towards the group, as if they're not really real and not really there. There's no natural lighting, no real outdoor settings. It's as if they kind of live in this world that's fun, crazy and party filled, and it gives a real kind of cheery, uplifting, positive vibe to the audience. The video also shows the members of Paramore riding their bikes through a sophisticated, upper class, posh house. This also connotes rebellion and going against any conventions that might be provided from the location. They're going against that, they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, and that represents them as fun. Graphics are used at the beginning of the video. There is a "Still Into You" written in the centre of the screen. This is flashing and lots of different colours, reflecting the video and keeping the continuity of that theme throughout. This also kind of gives the audience a preview of what they're in store for, and the disorientation of the extreme editing and flashing is eye-catching, different and energy-filled, like the band themselves. The scene where Hayley Williams, the lead singer, is dancing in a group of ballerinas, this kind of shows Hayley Williams as an individual rebelling against any rules and regulation, ballet being something that is very restricted and regulated. This shows her breaking the conventions, dancing in the middle of them and showing how she's rebelling against rules and limits and reflecting her personality. Hayley Williams is also not sexualised at all in this video, which kind of gives her the power as the lead singer. This is not very rare for a lead singer within a band not to be focused on and sexualised in any way. This also represents her as relatable and reachable for the audience. As for editing, a lot of non-continuity editing is used. A lot of sporadic, quick cuts from varied angles, locations and distances are used, and this is something that reflects the fun, uplifting, energetic atmosphere of the video and of the band. Also, various post-production techniques are used, such as slow motion, time-lapse, and also superimposed lighting. This is fun, unpredictable, different, and also adds to that kind of magical, mysterious, unreachable vibe. In the video, the camera is moving at all times. There's very few still shots within the video, and if they're added in, it's only for variation. There's a lot of pans and moving shots. There's also a lot of askew shots, which connote a disruption, disorientation and lack of continuity, which is something that is throughout the video, showing rebellion. The unpredictability of the camera work and editing throughout the video reflects the unpredictable, rebellious nature of the band. If you look back to the ballerina scene where Hayley Williams is within the dancers, there is a variation of depth of field, putting the other dancers out of focus and keeping Hayley Williams in focus. And this puts all the attention on Hayley Williams and removes the identity of the other dancers. They're kind of a nobody. You don't see their expressions, you don't see their faces. It's all about Hayley Williams, and it shows how the difference in her and her originality allows her to stand out and break the rules and regulations. Applying audience theory to this music video, I looked at the 1980s theory of passive versus active audience. By choosing a hybrid genre, this allows the target audience to be niche and for the producers to appeal to a niche subculture audience, allowing them to be more specific and creating a higher audience appeal for a smaller audience. This allows for full activity within the audience and relatability to the artist and video, allowing for full appeal.